Fourth quarter underway. Zamboanga, 6-point lead. You see the quarter scoring. Dikit yung first quarter. Gensan outscoring Zamboanga by 6 and the second. Pero yung bawi ng Zamboanga in the third period, 23-11.
More than the plus 12 of scoring, it's really not allowing so much three-point makes para dito sa Gensan Warriors. And the commitment after that reminder by Roy Sumang, bakit sa practice ang ganda ng depensa natin, bakit sa actual game hindi natin magawa. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-respond nitong Zamboanga. Now, the fourth quarter is a dangerous quarter if you're going up against Zamboanga. Proof of it, their last game against the Pangasinan Heatwaves.
Nicoy Lorde continues to misfire. Roy Sumang, Paul Turco, Jason Credo, JP Kawilan, and Abdul Sawat. The 5 on the floor for Zamboanga. Abdul Sawat was fouled by CJ Gonzalez.
Pretty much a lot of a dribble drive attack down the middle. Here, another turnover. Good effort by Zamboanga.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig. Free installation for split-type air conditioner.
Yun yung mga grab-and-go situation na sinasabi ko kanina, no? You're not really waiting for other guys to bring up the ball and decide for you. Anyone who's got that ball has got to pitch it ahead and allow the players in front to make a decision whether to finish or to wait for the teammates.
Mintis, unang free throw ni Abdul Sawat, only shooting 58% from the line this season. Mintis din yung dalawa, yung pangalawa rather. Paul Turco, siya naman ang tutungo sa 15-foot line after Abdul Sawat got the rebound off his own miss. Offensive rebounds, parehong kupunan, matindi in that department. 1 and 2 ang Gensan at Zamboanga respectively, but tonight Zamboanga holding the edge. 10 offensive rebounds compared to only 4 dito sa Gensan. Meron tayong challenge, hiniling ni Coach Elvis. Tingin niya walang foul. Tingnan natin kung tama siya sa aming pagbabalik.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul. Ball possession stays
Walang foul.
with Zamboanga.
Tama si Coach Elvis. Ayan.
Yeah, straight up naman.
12 seconds pa rin sa shot clock ng Zamboanga. Sa kanila pa rin yung bola. Roy Sumang, baseline inbound, finding Jason Credo. Now Altamirano laban kay Joel Liu. Swing pass, Sumang, kick out. Jason Credo steps into a free, short. 11th offensive rebound para sa Zamboanga, giving them another possession. Kawilan stepping back, long 2-point shot, too strong. Larry Rodriguez finally clears it for Gensan. Acuna for free, no. One and done by the Warriors.
Well, that pretty much is the kind of basketball that Gensan would love to play on both ends. Not allow any dribble attack inside the paint, not allow paint touches para dito sa Zamboanga, because if you do, ganyan ang mangyayari. Good recovery though by the Gensan Warriors that time.
Mark Cruz lost it. Credo, the pitch ahead to JP Kawilan. Kicks it back out to Roy Sumang.
Good decision.
Such a veteran already.
Yes.
Si Roy Sumang.
Yes, agree.
Jason Credo, baseline drive, fouled by CJ Gonzalez.
The thing is about Zamboanga, every time they put the ball on the floor, napipin nila yung defender, no? Yung primary man or yung help. Kasi ang ganda rin ng spacing and action nila on the weak side. It initiates cutters on the weak side to find ball reversals, and they've got good decision makers to make a good read and make a good decision out of it. Kaya ngayon, ikaw ang depensa ng Gensan, patuloy na nagre-recover ka. Halos scramble ka na all the way.
2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Zamboanga with a 6-point advantage. Mosqueda. Altamirano rises up for 3. Bola tatalbog palabas. A jump ball situation. So there's an arrow pointing to Zamboanga.
That was a good defense actually by the Gensan Warriors, not allowing any paint touches again. Second time we've seen that so far in the past, 3 possessions of Zamboanga.
Mosqueda libre sa 3. Wala pa din. Bola na tapik. Babalik pa Zamboanga. Ang bola na naman.
Offensive rebounding.
Altamirano got that time stolen away by Gensan.
Gotta take that.
Si Rodriguez ang pupukol galing sa labas. Gets it to go.
Again, that's the kind of Gensan basketball. You move the ball quick, find open guys, make good decisions off of it.
Larry Rodriguez, his first field goal, 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Credo gustong bawiin. Mintes. Rodriguez hauls in his 5th board. Eloy Tan. Siya rin pupukol sa labas. Back-to-back threes by the Gensan Warriors.
And again, we might sound a broken record here, but if the 3 start falling and Zamboanga does not get their paint touch scoring, this is what's gonna happen. This is a quick movement right here, finding Larry Rodriguez top of the key, finds bottom of the net, and then the ensuing play, Kyle Tolentino does not settle, finds a trailer 3 incoming for Eloy Tan, who just rises and makes it.
It's down to a 2-point lead for Zamboanga as they sue for time with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the 4th. Nandito pa rin po kami sa Batangas City Coliseum. Ating silipin ang Fan of the Game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Alam mo, Coach Mike, mabanggit ko lang, nainggit ako sa story ni Mika Abesamis. Sarap nung chocolate chip cookies, no?
Huwag mo akong gutumin
Kaya nga, ano ko eh. Bigla ako nagutom. Back with us here, it's a 6-0 run by the Gensan Warriors.
Nagda-diet nga ako eh.
Ganun ba? Sige. Huwag na natin pag-usapan ang
Chocolate pa yun
ang pagkain sa coverage na ito. Roy Sumang turnaround jumper. Halfway down and out, but Carl Brian Cruz stick back, wala pa din. Gensan Warriors dodging multiple bullets there.
Ganda ng activity sa loob. Oh no.
Bing masaglang! Saan siya galing doon? Nakasingit ng reverse layup. Weird side, 64 all. Another deadlock. Cruz inside to Turco. The pass out to Reg Gabat. Rejected by Eloy Tan. How about Eloy Tan making some impact here in the 4th period?
Clearly, 10 minutes played so far. He's 4 out of 6 from the field. And boy, couple of assists and that block.
Good tap by Sumang to Paul Turco.
Gotta get back quick.
Sumang, hard drive to the basket. Can't finish. Abdul Sawat. The pass out to Carl Brian Cruz for free. Too strong. Masaglang in transition. Will slam on the brakes. Pulls it out to Tonton Bringas. Eloy Tan will reset their offense. 9 on their shot clock. We are at the halfway point of the 4th quarter. Eloy Tan, fadeaway jumper. And a rebound ending up with Reg Gabat. $64 apiece here in the 4th. Paul Turco turns around. Zamboanga has hit a drought here in the 4th.
Well, only because of the good recovery defense of the Gensan Warriors, not allowing easy attempts on every paint touch by Zamboanga.
Basag lang. The pass to Bringas. Gensan though throwing it away. Turnover against the Warriors.
In the absence of the usual performance of Nico Ilorde, boy, you gotta admire the effort of Eloy Tan. He's stepped up to the plate big time for the Warriors. Middle ball screen here.
Roy Sumang turns it over. Gensan had multiple opportunities to take the lead. Can they do it here on this possession? Blocking foul against Reg Gabat.
You like the confidence of an Eloy Tan. You know, not passing up on the opportunity. Had that shot, saw that close out, decided to put the ball on the floor, got that foul. On that closeout by Zamboanga. And so far, itong kombinasyon ni Ping Masaglang at saka ni Eloy Tan, maganda ang paso para dito sa sa Gensan. Oh, you bring out Eloy, put Mark in.
Mark Cruz has yet to score here in the second half.
He hasn't made a three in the third quarter. Even in this half, good pass.
Gonzalez lost it. While Brian Cruz is ahead. Foul given up by Mark Cruz. But the question is, will it be an unsportsmanlike foul? Because nobody from the side of Gensan.
That definitely gotta be an unsportsmanlike foul. In the old days, they call that the old man foul, where you don't have anyone right in front of open floor to defend. And so papauli mo na lang siya, which is yan mismo yung ginawa ni Mark Cruz.
Yeah,
clear path, right? It's clear path.
A sportsmanlike foul on number 9, Mark Cruz is first.
Stopping a player in transition. That's why it was an unsportsmanlike foul. That stops the momentum para dito sa Gensan Warriors, who was in the midst of an 8-0 run. Carl Brian Cruz will troop to the line for 2 shots. Zamboanga though has been scoreless for almost 6 minutes.
Now it's a long drought.
Oh, 2 points pa lang sila dito before that free throw.
Oh, kaya nagsimula yan nung nag-tighten up na interior defense nung Gensan Warriors. Remember those 3 out of the last 4 plays where they did not allow any paint touches para sa Zamboanga, and then they knocked down a couple of threes. That's what really started the momentum shift and started that drought for Zamboanga. Zamboanga really just settled for those open threes, which Gensan was daring them to take. So they always compact the paint instead of defending against the threes.
Sumang rising up for 3, still no go. Tolentino snags down the rebound, his 10th to go, along with 5 points and 6 assists. Mark Cruz. Bola na tapik ni Roy Sumang, chasing for it. Rodriguez falls down on the floor. It will stay with Gensan.
They gotta review this. No, they gotta check on this. That's right. That's the right call.
They reverse the call. It's Zamboanga basketball.
Well, that time they were trying to feed Larry Rodriguez from top of the key for a possible 3 attempt, but the ball 50-50 on the floor. Really touched last by Larry. Gusto may effort ni Larry to try and chase for it, because if he didn't, it would have been an easy open floor action again for Zamboanga.
Both teams having troubles scoring here in the 4th. Sumang to trigger it in. Altamirano with a basketball. The birthday boy gets it to Roy Sumang. Back to Itchy. Swing pass to Abdul Sawat. Salim, not a clean catch. 2 seconds left. Abdul Sawat can't bail them out. Tolentino with his 11th rebound.
Again, that zone has not allowed any dribble attack or paint touches for Zamboanga. Meantime, Zamboanga continues with that man defense. Mismatch right here.
Mark Cruz. Tolentino for free. Sumang with another rebound.
Kyle's getting those looks, but he's not, knocking them down. He's not dropping them.
Time winding down here in this ball game. 2.5 remaining in the fourth. Sumang, Altamirano
Should be
open
big.
free. Off to the right. Mark Cruz with a rebound.
Watch out for Mark.
Popping out was CJ Gonzalez.
Ooh,
Using his left hand to ward off Itchy Altamirano. The layup is good. Gensan back in the driver's seat.
how about the composure of Gonzalez right there to take matters into his own hands, understanding the mismatch with Ichi on the outside and going right down through the middle, and he went there untouched.
Sumang can't answer. Salim the rebound and got pushed. Both teams not yet in penalty.
Foul on number 9, Mark Cruz.
Boy, this drought has really continued. And that quick lead pass, clearing that entire side of the floor for that matchup with Gonzalez against Ichi.
Gixer, great move of the game, born for greatness.
Chino Mosqueda for Roy Sumang.
Jason Credo, Abdul Sawat.
Same baseline out of bounds they did earlier. Somebody's gonna flash the corner side, ball side, and then somebody's gonna weak side it. There you go.
Abdul Sawat. Ooh, no foul. Salim inside. Abdul Sawat hits the deck.
That was a bad fall.
Foul on number 21. Foul
2 free throws coming up for Med Salim.
The second.
This is a tall lineup for Zamboanga. Med Salim, Carl Brian Cruz, Chino Mosqueda, Jason Credo, and Abdul Sawat.
Gensan Warriors.
In my opinion, what worked earlier for Zamboanga, if I recall correctly, was JP Kawilan being inside. And he was matched up earlier.
We have a coach's challenge from Gensan. We'll be back for the result.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul. Ball possession.
Successful ulit yung challenge ni Coach Elvis Tolentino. So no foul called.
Yeah, he pretty much got into it inside. And hindi lang talaga maganda yung yung pagkaka-take off niya.
Bola pa rin ng Zamboanga. 1 minute and 50 left in regulation.
I like that they brought back JP Kawilan on the floor because he can be a big man that can run the floor and as well as, stretch it for them. You have to remember in that game against Pangasinan, he was the guy who made those crucial threes.
Chino Mosqueda against Nico Elorde. Credo puts it on the deck. Can't finish. Gonzalez the rebound.
He got forced into that weak hand. Didn't have control going to the paint.
Elorde will use some time here. Nico Elorde turns the corner. Bola natapik. Apreco recovers. Gonzalez. The jumper is good.
Crucial baskets by Gonzalez. That's 6 in the game for Gonzalez. And boy, the timeliness of those makes from him.
GBC can't connect from free. 66 seconds remaining. Gensan holding on to this 3-point lead. Zamboanga only 3 points here in the fourth quarter.
They're gonna need a stop here.
Nico to Felix. Eloy Tan, 6 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
Ball stolen away by Kawilan. What a pass! Abdul Sawat is away on the other side.
Much as we harped about a really good play so far of Eloy Tan, that was not the best pass available right there. First, you don't have that good angle for Flex Aprecu. Even if he catches it, he's not going to do anything about it so much.
Nico Elorde laban kay JP Kawilan. Nico Elorde in this.
Final shot of the quarter here, of the game.
In regulation.
In regulation, that's right.
12 seconds left. Abdul Sawa to Credo. Credo off the bounce. The pass to Mosqueda for free. It's good! What a pass and what a shot delivered by Chino Mosqueda.
Talk about trusting your teammates. Credo went left-handed once again, had a difficult time, but understood there's got to be a corner drift. And Chino Mosqueda held that corner for quite a while, trusted his instincts, trusted his preparation, and was able to find the bottom of the net to drop that three and give this lead over to Zamboanga.
Just the 6-point overall for Zamboanga.
Okay, so walang 3 points. So ang mangyayari guys, kailangan natin naka-jump tayo palagi sa 3 points para pumasok sila sa 2 points. Okay, gold na tayo lahat. Gold na, gold! Tik na yan. Gold tayo. Tayo ng 5. Sino pa isa? Aggressive tayo, konti na tayo ha. Okay, guys, tingnan ninyo. Ang mangyayari niyan is backpick yan. So nagbabackpick yan, switch na kayo. Switch in pa ka, walang malambot na switch. Pero guys, quick 2 yan ha, baka may quick 2. So mag-switch kayo. Just in case, quick 2. Avoid lang nating lapitan masyado dahil favored ka na. Wait lang! Hey, di ba? Bobby! Bobby!
All right, 3.6 seconds left. Gensan with a basketball down by 2, Coach Mike.
Yeah, pretty clearly they were talking about defensive coverage. They said, and Coach Hega was very clear about this, if there is a back pick, it's going to be a switch. So you have to be very aware of, a quick pick and pop situation. Matter of fact, I won't be surprised if there's going to be a dive on the weak side.
Great timeout by Zamboanga. Seeing the set, they still have 2 more timeouts. And we'll listen in again to the huddles of Gensan and Zamboanga.
Tingnan ninyo, baka mamaya may hanto. Pero tingnan ninyo, baka biglang mag-elevator dito. Switch! Ito si Rodriguez. Baka mamaya biglang bigyan to na. Pag gumanong, si Credo walang bomber. Ikaw ang pahirapan mo. Ako sa embounder. Pare, listen. Liga. Sino yung 5? Hey, ginig. Isang sakripisyo na guys.
Man, you see, immediately they understood there is going to be a possible high-low involving Larry Rodriguez, but they also do not discount the possibility of an elevator on the setup of the Gensan Warriors, and this back and forth just keeps changing between these two, and you love the chess match, especially in the closing part of this game.
All right, we pause for a break. We'll be back. And let's see here how the Warriors will execute on this last play.
Three three-point shooters on the floor for Gensan. We'll see.
Mark Cruz. Larry Rodriguez for free. What a play drawn up by Coach Elvis Tolentino.
We'll talk about misdirection. The trust on Larry Rodriguez to get him to where he's best at shooting the three. Top of the key. We've seen that before in the first quarter. They twirled the screen and allowed Larry to just fan away, receive the ball and shoot it. What a really good execution by the Gensan Warriors. Key there was that twirl with Larry and Val Acuña. Val could have easily gone to the corner. He would have been free for that three, but instead they went straight to Larry for that three from the top.
Dito. Tingin mo na. Okay, nag-move. Ikaw naman, kung si Chino, move ka. Diba? Papunta kang corner. Ngayon, ito, magpipit, papunta doon. Kaya lang, isi-seal natin, bigay natin kay Brian. Brian!
Well, the way it looks, Ken, they might be looking at penalty situation here. If my understanding is correct, they will go try and look for Brian on the seal underneath. They might set up Carl Brian Cruz in the middle of the floor for that receive. That close, they will trust that he makes that shot.
Let's see here, 1.9 seconds left. Both teams, no more timeouts.
Switches is going to be key here. Cross matches, that would probably result into advantage underneath for Carl Brian Cruz.
Kawilan, lost it! Gensan, one away to fight back after that basket by Chino Mosqueda.